All right, let's see if notifications go out. Look, sorry for the mess. I did shopping earlier today and felt good to get out, first of all. So, oh, yeah, I'm wearing a yellow shirt, so it's kind of a glare. I actually feel good about myself. I'm able to fit some of my XL shirts again, so I'm happy about that. Now we got a couple people. We'll wait a minute. Hopefully, more people come in. How y'all doing? Hello, hello. Yeah, I was on TV for like 8 seconds because I was on there twice. I got my tax papers yesterday, and I started working on my taxes yesterday. So, the house stuff, like I think I mentioned this in my oval trailer breakdown. Once my taxes are done, I can send those off, and the finance people will look at it and determine if they'll finance it. If not, screw them. I will find someone else. And I bought some knickknacks for the house, so yeah, working on it. It's a work in progress, but here's the thing. We found out last night that the haves and the have-nots is coming back May 25th. I did the math. There are 8 episodes left. So that means the final episode is going to be airing on, I believe, July. Hang on, let me double check my math. Let me double check my math. One. Oops. One, two, three, 6, 7, 8. July 13th. Thank you, July 13th. I told my mom I'll have the house set up. So we're going to watch the finale in my house because we watched the first episode in her, well, my folks' house. So it will just come full circle if that's how it works out. Because the lease here ends at the end of June. And, honestly, I will probably be out of here by then. Like, once the house and all situated, I'm gone. Like, I'll still pay my part of the rent and everything. Da, da, da. Karen, this is it. This is it. I feel like Michael Jackson. This is it. The final curtain call. This is it. So there we go. Oh, hang on. I'm opening the live stream on my computer so I can read all the chats. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, put in my cash app. If you want to donate, that'd be great. Yeah, I did see on Wikipedia about Ruthless season 2, March 2021, but I'll wait for official confirmation. The Oval comes, okay, February 16th is a big night. You got Queen Sugar at 8 o'clock on OWN. And then on BET, you got The Oval at 9. And then you got Ruthless at 10. So they're going to start airing season 1 of Ruthless on TV. But then again, if you have BET Plus or if you want to just borrow someone's account for a few days, you can binge season 1. I honestly think it's important to watch all of season 1 before season 2 of The Oval comes on. But that's just me. No word on bruh. So, I don't know. The Oval comes on my birthday. I hope it's a good episode for you then. Are you excited for tonight's episode of Sisters? Meh. Oh, hello from Mississippi. You think Mr. Brown coming on House of Pain, or I don't know. I honestly don't care for either show. But House of Pain brings the views, so I can't be mad at that. I don't think they're going to wrap up all the story. No, I don't watch P Valley. Somebody apparently hates Karen. Karen on Sisters. Karen on Sisters. And yeah, my mom was like, people at work, they saw you on TV, and I've been getting messages all day and last night. So even though I was only on there for like, not even, I was on there twice, but not even for 10 seconds. But damn it, I was on the OWN network, which is awesome. I wouldn't say I hate Karen. I just feel like Did you know that you was going to be on one of the fans? No, actually, I did not. I was asked to do a video submission, but I wasn't told whether or not I would make the cut because basically it was on like a Wednesday. This was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. They messaged me about it, and it's like, hey, here are the. I forgot where I put the paper, but I actually still have the printout of like what I had to do, and it was like a minute. I'll do once I get my hands on the special and I can edit out my scenes where I popped up. I'll do a video on it because I actually made a 57-second clip. So they took that and then of course Frankenstein it with everybody. They did a good job with the editing though. I like how they cut everybody together. That was cool. So I'm mad though because when I first popped up, I said my favorite character is David Harrington, and I did a quote. So it sounds like my voice was messed up, but in actuality, it was my normal voice and then the David voice. So the fact that they only had like 4 seconds of it, I'm like, oh, of course. I watched the entire special, and I know they put it on YouTube. I got my hands on the Haves and Have Not clip and the Delilah clip. Videos will be coming later this week. I'm taking a YouTube break because I did 20 videos yesterday. So yeah, I know my mom called me. It's like the minute I was on TV, ring ring. I saw you on TV. So yeah. I'm still trying to find out all access. Yeah, I know a lot of people are like they're still trying to scour the internet. I think they'll put it on YouTube because they usually put the all access things on YouTube. I don't hate Karen, but I think she needs to think about who could have had access to her account. That's why I'm like, okay, look at what the charges are for. When were they made? There are so many. Who has access to your credit card? Little questions like that. Well, look, TV show, movie news. I was talking about that on Instagram Live just now. There are so many things I honestly don't think we'll find out because we only have 8 episodes left. 8 episodes. I don't think we will find out everything. Do you know the show? I know of it, but I don't watch it. Let's stay together, loving you forever. I don't know. House Pain and Assisted Living. I have no word on renewals yet, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, it aired after the game? Cool. Oh, that's right. I still haven't picked up where I left off. Where did I say? I think I was a few episodes away from finishing the game season 5, and then I was going to do a review on it. I probably will, considering until the Oval comes back, Sisters is the only show I'm going to be reviewing. Which, again, I'm not mad about. My eBay store, blow it up. Seriously, Pokemon cards have been a godsend. Like, I've been stacking money because it's tax season and the house thing, so boom. I gotta make some phone calls once I'm getting off of here, so. Oh, sorry, let me catch up on the chats here. Now y'all want to talk. Aaron has access to the credit card. Had access. What do you think is going to happen to the Oval Aaron before the Ruthless storyline makes sense? Will the roof? Well, it's Ruthless season 1, so I don't know. That's why I'm glad that I've had access to Ruthless on BET Plus because I would be so freaking confused. Um, I love Curtis and Ella, Cal. Basically, you love all the characters. But let's talk about the everyday fan. Oh, Michelle, I taught my mom during the lunch. I think I mentioned this in my video. I remember when I first saw the synopsis for the show as well as the cast listing. I was like, I'm going to give it a shot because the creators of Greenleaf made this. So I feel like we saw the quality that they put into Greenleaf. So I feel like this show isn't going to let us down either. So I'm glad they gave us a trailer on Delilah so we know what to see, how it's going to turn out. It looks pretty damn good. I hear rumors that Calvin may go marry Laura in season. They probably will. I mean, the whole proposal crap. I mean, well, the alleged proposal happened off screen, so I don't know. They might. Yep, I know he was in season 6, that one episode. Will Catherine die in her cell? Little Lizzie's cousin was supposed to be in the cell, but again, I don't know. We only got 8 episodes left. Hey, boo boo, we're going to finish the haves and the have nots. I don't know, Yogi. We only got 8 episodes. What do you think? Will most get. I will do a video on that. And to ensure that I do, I will jot that down now. Because trust and believe, I do have some ideas, but I feel like we're going to be focusing more on newly introduced storylines as opposed to storylines we've been wondering about for years. So I think River wants to take over the compound in general. There's a reason him being a con man was mentioned. Thank you. I thought the same thing. It's like con man. He knows how to read people. Stephanie Brown. That's a Batman character name. I know that. River's playing everyone. Thank you so much for my movie. It came. What movie? You think? Wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, the DVD, the DVD. I did buy a couple today, only 4. I didn't go all out, but I got a few. You think Catherine should get out of jail? No. I finally binge watched Bro after all this time. You're right, it's a good show. I just wish it can slap some sense. Bill was the worst part. I actually, what was it, a few days ago when I was working, I watched like the first 5 episodes, and I'm like, yeah, the show was really good. It started off good. Yes, it does feel a bit cringe in some places with Alice's over the top raunchiness, but at the same time, it is a good show. But the Bill storyline, oh my god. Also, yeah, it was Max in the Oval trailer. Yep. I know if you watch my trailer breakdown, I actually have a caption. I'm like, I'm stupid. This is clearly Max. No, she should not. Oh yeah, Catherine, why don't you talk to other YouTubers I can do? I just been doing it solo for so long. Plus, I do interact with some YouTube. I actually interact with a lot of people, but not in front of a camera. We do a lot of chatting behind the scenes. Because I know History in the Mix was the first time I did a video with another YouTuber. But it's like, no, there are not a lot of people who talk on the same content that I do. So it's like, we really don't collaborate. Which show do you think is better, Greenleaf or Ambitions? That's not a fair assumption, or excuse me, that's not a fair comparison because Ambitions only had 1 season. Do you want Catherine out of jail? No, she murdered someone. I think Karen took a little too far with it. Look, the whole grandfather stuff, that was messed up. Especially, I don't think Zach did it. Ambitions is better. Well, Tyler Perry Review Channel, hit me anytime. Okay. What division? Hello. Any other questions or anything? I'm not trying to rush off here, but I do got some things I need to do. But Jason needs to go. No, believe it or not, no. I actually want to see what he's going to do next. No, I didn't wake up. I went out this morning to do some shopping, so I'm tired from that. I think Erin did it. She did. I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry, but there are people who have killed. Candace pushed Oscar out of a window. Candace set the van on fire with Malik's body. Candace let Quincy die. These people need to pay. Who do you think set up Zach? I don't know. I did an entire video on that. Check it out. I did not watch that, but apparently it was well received. I'm not a big Wendy Williams fan, so I didn't watch it. I know Sierra from the Oval played in it, though. Apparently she played the hell out of that role. I think the funniest thing about the Wendy Williams thing is that people are talking about, It looks like Wendy took her own wigs and gave it to the actress because Tyler Perry, this is how you're supposed to do wigs. At least Jason is more interesting than Wyatt. No, I did not watch the Salt and Pepper movie. I saw that Ashley Miller reviewed it and got a ton of views, but I'm like, that's her. She's so versatile. I'm like, yeah. Once I saw that she had done the reviews, I'm like, I don't think I can add anything to the conversation. Yeah, Super Bowl. I'm going to order a pizza. That's all I'm doing. I don't really watch sports, and no, I'm not sitting here boycott Super Bowl. I'm not one of those people. I just don't watch sports in general. It's just that it's a kind of a tradition. Whenever it's Super Bowl, I order some pizza and wings and go from there. Yeah, apparently the Statue of Liberty part took a lot of people out. I saw a lot of gifs and memes about it. I think it was Pam's boyfriend. I feel like we were introduced. Oh yeah, Kimberly. I'm thinking the same thing. It's like, isn't it so? Isn't it coincidental that we introduced to him right when she talked about the credit card? All the male characters lose their common sense except for Marty. Greetings. Wendy was high in her documentary, drank about 3 bottles of wine and boohoo the whole time. Yeah, what was it? The movie or biopic, and then there was like a special afterwards. Like I said, I didn't watch it, but apparently it caused a lot of traction online. So, what if Zach didn't do Zach can sue Karen? True. Where's Gary's wife? Yeah, Jasmine and Leslie. I feel like those two were the hidden ingredients for Andy's storyline. Like, I think I did a video on this as well recently. I don't think season two is hitting like season one. Like, I feel like season two, we're really getting more out of the secondary characters than the main characters. Well, I mean, Jean is dead, so there's really not a storyline there, sadly. Yes, as a former addict, she was high. You got experience. Jeffrey needs a storyline at least. I'm sorry, but we only got 8 episodes left. It's way too late. Tyler has had years to give these people more personality, so 571. All American. I give it next season. Fatima will be added to the opening. I that's a good point. I mean, because you got like Zach, Fatima, Maurice. I wonder if they're going to update the theme song. That's a very good question. And when I say update the theme song, I mean more so adding the additional cast as opposed to just the 4 women. Because to be completely honest, they should add those casts because we're getting more from them than the main women. Do you think the Haves and Have-Nots was the next House of Pages drama? Yeah. I mean, it was a different route, drama over comedy, but yeah, I agree. And even though The Oval is not my favorite show, I really feel like Tyler looked at what worked with the Haves and the Have-Nots and shifted it over to the Oval because despite my problems with the Oval, at least the characters have character, if that makes any sense. Hey, Tammy, what's up? Yeah, I agree, Tia. Way too many characters. Veronica and Jim should get theirs. Oh yeah, I loved how John Snyder in the special last night. Like my favorite scene was when I tried to kill Veronica because somebody needs to kill her. That's a scene not a lot of people remember because it was so long ago. It really was so long ago. The Oval should focus on certain storylines. Well, I feel like you need to change that to certain characters because we got way too many. We had like over 8 inches. Now most of it's gone. Apparently, we're supposed to get more on Sunday. I'm done with it though. I don't want any more. The Oval really needs to stop advertising the first fan. I agree. you shouldn't advertise the first family if you're not really going to focus on the first family. Tyler Perry's Ruthless was kind of good. I mean, I told you. Yeah, I know it's not for everyone, but for me, I mean, I think it has the most consistency in writing, quality, and acting. I mean, you can have your opinion, don't get me wrong, but it's like, and I'm not saying I'm like a know it all, don't get me wrong. It's like I just review so many shows, and out of the shows I review, Ruthless is number one. Um, I can understand that opinion that the final episode didn't feel like a finale. Do you like the Oval or Sisters better? I think the Oval better. It depends because I can only answer that question if we're talking season one because season two has not aired yet. Did I do a video on that already? I think I said I give Sisters season one more than the Oval season one. Um, I don't like to watch it. Like there are parts where I don't watch it. Like I'll turn my head, but I'll watch it. What is your favorite? Oh my gosh, moment from the Have and Have Nots when Oscar got shoved out of the window. It's like I knew it was coming, but it still gave me chills. What's number two? Didn't I do that post on Instagram? I forgot what my number two was. I know I did like all the projects from 2020. Was Richard and his wife in the trailer? No, they were not. And I was going to make a post about that too, Richard and Nancy. But I mean, when you think about it, do they really need to be in the trailer? Because all we know is like the mystery about who was Picky's father. Who's your favorite villain other than Veronica on the Haves and Have Nots? Veronica is not my favorite villain. I don't think I have a favorite villain because everybody's acting like an asshole. So I don't know. Oh, da, 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 da. Good luck. Seriously, good luck. We live in a tough day and age as YouTubers to get started. I got some friends who started YouTube as well, so it's like, why is it so hard? I'm like, I've been doing this for years, and I'm talking about way before I quit my job. I was doing blogging and building an audience on social media, so I didn't just decide, oh, I'm going to start YouTube. A friend recommended it after I already had an audience, so. Oh, Tyler Perry comes up with something good. I agree, Wanda. That's why I said one of my wishes for 2021 is something brand new from Tyler Perry. Look, I know he's done a lot on Viacom so far, but I want something brand new. Netflix has more of an audience, but if he goes over there, he better have good quality. Put Benny in a coma. I like that. Max is not dead. I want him to be Mary Care. Yeah, I like Max too. He's cool. He's cool. All right. Anything else? Anything? I'll take a few more questions. Because let me tell you, I woke up this morning and I went out because, I went to the mall. What was it? Was it last week? I took an Uber, but after digging my car out of the snow, it was been sunny the past couple days. I figured, let me get out, go myself. I went to Walmart. Thank you for the DVD. I got a few more this morning in Walmart. I don't trust Bobby. What have and have not characters do you think have downgraded the most? I could go on and on about that question. That's a good question, but I feel like a lot of characters were sidelined for these newer characters, as well as the fact that we only got 8 episodes left. He's one of the most believable characters on the show. Yeah, I love Max because he's a character, or excuse me, he's an employee who actually cares about the well-being of the first family. Think of it this way. Here's something you got to remember about Max. The only reason Max got demoted and Kyle took his position because Max was sent to get Denise for Hunter. So the argument could be made that if Max was at the White House, instead of going on a horror run for Hunter, Gale may not have escaped. He cares, but he's not willing to do dirty work. I would say that he's one of the more honest employees, and he can smell a cover up. But I'm on my iPod. The camera is on my iPod. I pray you get a chance to visit Tyler Perry Studios. You deserve it. That'll be great. Thank you. Yep, I was on TV for about 8 seconds because I was on there twice. We can't forget Max works with the president for years. See, that's what I mean to you. Yeah, I mean he's been doing the governor's mansion. What was Hunter was mayor, then governor, now president. I you can meet Tyler Perry if only. I'm going to find out who's beating up Kyle. I did a video on that. I don't know. It looks like it's a white person. At first, I thought it was Bobby, but I think we can see like the arms of the person. I think he's white, so it might be Max. Hell, it might be Hunter. Maybe he gets pissed off. I don't know. I like Richard and Sam. He probably was covering up stuff for the president, Max, but they were in a higher position with the president, and he shouldn't be making these types of mistakes. Yeah, Max has been doing a lot of cover up. Who's to say? Who knows how much he's been covering up? Victoria stated that she's pissed off because Hunter does all this effed up stuff, and they all have to do a cover up for him. So it's possible. Oh yeah, so this morning I went out and I left around 10 after 7, and then I got back around 10 o'clock. I went to Walmart, Target, Ross, Dollar Tree, Walgreens, and Big Lots. I mean, I agree. Like when you're in the White House, there's like a next level of security and protocol. So, like Max was pretty much demoted because on his watch, the first daughter got out. But yeah, I'm glad Diane isn't going away either. She's one of my favorite new characters on the show. Yeah, it was a clip of Veronica, Hannah, David, and Jim and a cop. What character would you get rid of? The Oval? I don't think I can answer that question because there are a lot of characters, which is a problem. But the thing is, it's like some characters haven't had the time to shine yet. Which do you think makes a great show, great characters, and great pacing? You got to have both. Like, you can have great pacing, but if I don't give a crap about any of the characters, then I don't really, I don't know. Good question, but I think a healthy balance, like Thanos, it needs to be balanced. Clearly, that was not balanced. Probably the Barry. Where's my daughter? I gotta find my daughter. Even though technically that's important for the storyline of Ruthless, but whatever. You think the Oval will be the next have and have nots? No. I'm sorry, but no. And I'm not saying that out of biasness, but it's like season 1 of the Oval was not great, but it was good, but it wasn't great. Jalen, I've already done that before. I listed off a crap ton of characters who can leave the have and have nots, but we only got 8 episodes left, so whatever. Do you worry that Ruthless might decline like have and have nots? It's possible, but I think Tyler Perry is putting his best foot forward with a lot of his Viacom projects, except for House of Pain and Assisted Living. I missed the family business. I can't wait. I have not watched season 2 yet. Plus, don't they upload the entire seasons at once? So it's really hard to review. Priscilla is not going to kill Veronica. No. What series could you measure up to the have and have nots? Ruthless has potential, but I think that's the only one I would say has the haves and have nots level. And I'm talking like peak have and have nots before decline. Yeah, any show can decline. Don't get me wrong. Because, like I said in my video, I think part 1 of Ruthless was better than part 2 because part 2 did a lot of repetitiveness. We got new characters, but it was the same episode. Who can we trust? Tally does something stupid. Rufus with Diacon. River sneaks around. So, some shows have been on too long. I agree. Yeah, that wind is fierce outside. It is fierce. But anything else? Because, like I said, I'm tired from work. I mean, being out. I don't know if I'm watching. If I watch Sisters live tonight, I'll do a live stream afterwards. But like I said, I've had a long day, and yeah, like my room is still a mess, and I still got stuff in the living room that I bought that I haven't put out. So there's that. Because like I said, I went to like 6 stores. Um, it was a blessing to get out though. It was a nice day, except for the wind. Hey Sue, do you think if Loving You is wrong, I think they're done. Season 9 of House Pain has no main focal point. No, because they keep jumping around. It's like, oh, it's about Malik growing up. I guess if you want to call getting someone knocked up growing up. I don't. I honestly don't know. Yep, you're right. That's how they did Meet the Browns. I remember. That's an interesting perspective. In my opinion, Calvin seems to just be there on Sister Season 2. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I really don't have a idea of when we'll get the official trailer for Delilah. I'm just glad we got the first look because I think I slept good for the first time in a while. When I say sleep good, I mean I'm not awake all night. I actually went to sleep because I went to bed right after that special aired, so around 9:15. I woke up at like 4 o'clock to go to the bathroom. Then I went back to sleep. Then I woke up at 6:15. Then I got dressed and went out for like 3 hours. So my back hurts a little bit. That sucks. I think I got a cramp in my foot too. That really. Yeah. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. I don't think iCarly needs a reboot because it had a proper ending. I think that Victoria should get like a movie, a TV movie or something. But that's it. I feel like what was it, Punky Brewster? I think I saw a trailer that they're doing a reboot of that, and that's going to be on a Peacock. Wyatt always has Benny on his tail. Do you ever want to meet Tyler Perry? It'll be great. I mean, to be honest, I've had such an amazing time talking with the cast on such a regular basis. It almost feels like we know each other already. Don't get me wrong. I mean, meeting Tyler Perry would be freaking awesome, but it's like if it ever happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I can't say that Tyler Perry has an impact in my life. iCarly needs one because I want to know what happened to her mother, who's only been brought up finally on Sam and Cat. I could not get into Sam and Cat because they did to Cat what they did to what's her face on the Parkers. Kim made her dumber. I remember Kyle XY, the alien boy. Your thoughts on Marcy? She should have went to jail. Do you listen to R. Kelly's? Nope, haven't listened to. Did he put out a new song? For better or worse, didn't get finished. Nope. Yeah, Sam and Cat was born. I actually watched an episode on Netflix the other day. Michelle, I did watch that trailer. Dang, must be a fire or something out there. Um, I don't like the fact that Akeem possibly has another child. I think it's Simi's son. Yeah, they made Chelsea dumber too. I remember that. Yo, I think Eric on Boy Meets World was like the worst example because I remember seeing that in real time. I'm like, He wasn't a genius. He wasn't even a great student, but he wasn't a complete idiot. Don't get me wrong. He was funny to watch, but going back, yo, they're like a bunch of sirens going up the road. I don't know what's going on out there. Yeah, Eric was so dumb. It wasn't even. It was funny at times, but like looking at it, look, it's 2021. I'm 29. When I watch these shows, I notice it, and it like, what? Whose decision was this? Like, this wasn't a new character introduced to be like the Waldo from Family Matters. This was a character we saw since episode one. Did you feel Jim was a complete idiot in season one? No, he was just horny. At least his actions weren't. I'm not condoning Jim's actions in season one, but they made sense because of midlife crisis. Yeah, I've been thinking of ideas for the house. Yeah, and like, look, my room is a mess. I'm just like, this is why I need a freaking house. I got way too much stuff. And also, when you think about it, even though we had the haves and have not segment last night, all that stuff was filmed when they were doing promos back in 2019. Jim got dumbed down when it came to Amanda Psychosis. Oh yeah, yeah, but it makes sense though because it's like their favorite child. Like it, not just Jim. There are multiple times. It's like Veronica being oblivious to Jeffrey being gay. All that was the best show too. Those shows had amazing theme song. All that Keenan and Kel, even the Amanda show, good stuff. Like I mean, that was they changed the old. I don't I don't remember. I just remember the OG That's So Raven opening, so I don't really know what changes there were. These was my shows. Yeah. They need to put a streaming service. I know that Nickelodeon and Netflix have kind of teamed up for different things, so it would be cool if like all those shows from Nickelodeon were put on, something. Yeah, trophy room by degrees and everything. That'd be great. No, Family Matters. Looking back, I don't think I love Family Matters like I used to. It's look, I'm not putting down a classic in black sitcom history, but it's like it was the Steve Urkel show. Like the family was a redundant fact. Bucks was a next good series. Catherine was a favorite character, seasons 1 through 4. Yep. She was a good character. Yeah. Uh, I'm a 2000s kid. I know these shows. I only watched the first SpongeBob movie. Family Matters didn't age well. I just can't believe he picked Laura over Myra. It was stupid. Have you seen Half and Half? I watched a few episodes on Netflix, but I'm like, bunked. I can't believe that show's still a thing. I don't watch it, but I just know that the Ross kids from Jesse were on there, but then they're not anymore. And I'm like, wait, what? You could dedicate Trophy Room to Tyler Perry? No, sorry, I'm not doing that. Like, what would be the point of doing that? Like, no, it would have like degrees. Like, I'll have like the master room where I sleep, a room for my YouTube stuff, and the other room would be like a den or something. I don't know. I know Half and Half has a great theme song though. I love it. All right. Seriously, I got like a cramp in my toe. I don't know how I got that. I didn't stub it or anything. So, you ever had that? Let me Google that. Laugh Out Loud, as in the Laugh Out Now Network by Kevin Hart. I don't know. They probably will do a Descendants 4. Yes, I'm Googling symptoms right now. Yeah, I did not like how the Parkers ended. Just Jordan. Didn't they have that show Romeo? It was like Little Romeo, and it was Romeo, Young Dylan, Unfabulous. Yeah, the iCarly reboot. We talked about that a few minutes ago. Yeah, Nick's shows are not that good. What is this big one? Is it Henry Danger? That's like the big show everybody watches. Moesha. I rather Danger Force than Side Hustle. What's Side Hustle? Let me Google that. Like, I only see Nickelodeon as in the live Nickelodeon when I'm at home, but and my nephew's watching it. Oh, Side Hustle. What's sodium deficiency? I'm Googling it. Salt intake. I never watched that one, Mr. Meaty. No. Malcolm and Eddie. Great show. That clip popped up the other day when Eddie was dressed up like Prince, the artist. Henry Danger ended last year. Oh, well, I know it's on Netflix because I know every time I go on Netflix, it's like top or recommended or something. Disney shows are boring too. I have not followed Disney in a while. I heard rumor about Family Matters. Have you seen The Game and Girlfriends? Of course. Raven Home boring. Raven don't even have visions no more. Raven's son is boring. Damn. Malcolm and Eddie was an underrated show. Mr. Me was so weird. The characters were like they made out of meat. Ew. Oh, what is it? You said salt intake? Well, I mean, it's just my toe, like for real. I mean, like I said, I did a lot of walking, but then again, I don't really know if that's the problem. So I don't know. Hang on, let me see. Yeah. See, took off my shoe. See, and the cramp is in my big toe. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I don't know. Salt intake. Could use foot massage and air freshener. As Told by Ginger was a quality show. All Real Monsters, good stuff. I agree. The early, like Rachel's Place, the episode where she was called the N word. Family Matters used to have heart. Instead, it became the Steve Urkel show. They're trying to make Young Dylan the next Romeo. I don't think it will happen. I like Young Dylan, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's the greatest show. Oh yeah, didn't Macy Gray sing the theme song? Yeah, Andy Mack. Andy Mack was one of the best. I never watched it, but I heard great things about it. But it got canceled, and people were mad. It's like, how can you cancel Andy Mack, but you still got bumped? If you are a minimal salt user and you cut out salt altogether, I ate some nuggets this morning and a McRib from last night. I don't know. Like, do I need to take an Epsom salt soap? Cute socks. Oh, yeah, they're happy socks. That's one of my favorite brands. I got a lot of crazy socks. The haves and have nots. I know they got the new All That, but I never watched it. Cree Summer is amazing. One of the best voice actors. What shows do you remember being changed because of September 11th? A lot of episodes from like some of my favorite shows are kind of banned because of the Twin Towers going down. So some shows got altered for different reasons. Yeah, my sister watched a lot of shows like the 16s, you know, total drama. Wasn't for me. I was more like the cartoon person. She was the more reality. And I'm a 2000s kid. Yeah, I remember the Fox box. Okay, I think my foot feels better because it's out of the shoe. So just getting fresh air is good. Plus, it feels good to feel carpet. So, oh, yeah, because I just Googled it for cramps. It's like whenever you have a cramp in like your fingers or hands or feet, you just got to kind of stretch them. So, yeah, that stretch really did work. Um, I know Sam and Gibby have not been confirmed as being in the iCarly reboot yet, so I don't really know if they're going to be in it, but apparently they were asked, so we shall see. Yeah, I agree. They made Cat dumber in Sam and Cat than in Victorious, and I'm like, what? I remember Sister and Smart Guy used to come on the Disney Channel. I mean, Smart Guy's on Disney Plus. Like if I and I'm not saying I like one show over the other because I love both, but if you were to ask me what show I would binge, I would say um probably Smart. I feel like I could name way more episodes of Smart. I'll tell you like my top 5 Smart Guy episodes: Dog Burger Rebellion, Soda Wars, the one where it's like Janice Walker took Xanax, the episode where TJ has the 3 dates for the school dance, and then okay, the 5th one, that's a tough one because there are a lot of great episodes. Um, the Destiny's Child episode, so that's 5 episodes right there. Yeah, Smart Guy's underrated. Don't get me wrong, Sister is great. Go Home Roger, and tell me if I'm wrong, but weren't there like more guest stars in shows back in the day? Like if you watch any black show like One on One, Family Matters, Sister, you would see a lot of black celebrities, like artists, especially musical artists. Yeah, Smart Guy was on BET. No need, just stretch your foot for 10 minutes. Great. Oh, you mean like no need for that Epsom salt bath? Like I said, I took off my shoe and my foot is like propped up and it feels great. So yeah, cramp is gone. But I could use a foot rub, but my cramp is gone. I was good, black shows. I'm still mad at One on One. All right, thanks, Sue. Now my sister was Degrassi. My sister watched that show religiously. One on One decline. I personally didn't mind when they went to college in LA. I just feel like it ended on a bad episode. Like when Brandy showed up. I love Degrassi. Not me. I wasn't a fan. I gave it a chance, but my if my sister was on here, she would talk your ear off because she knew that show. GH, you talking about General Hospital? Not really. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to lay down for a little bit. Probably not sleep, but just lay in bed and watch TV. And if I'm able to get that clip where I was on TV, I will let you know and show it to you. But there we go. But make sure you like the video. I posted 20 videos yesterday, so you should not be bored. You got content. And with that being said, talk to you later.